Hi, I'm Afton Brazzoni, founder of Scribe National, and I'm here today with Jade Ansley as part of my new video series. Hi, Jade, talking with entrepreneurs, business owners, and marketers and communicators all about how they're shifting their businesses during the current pandemic. So it's great to see you, Jade. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and about Project A?
So my name's Jade Ansley, born and raised in Canmore. So I've seen the town change quite a bit over the last 25, 30 years. And I have owned Project A in town here for 2.5 years, almost 3 years now. So Project A is a small consignment gallery downtown that works with emerging artists. We sell everything from ceramics to clothing to jewelry to wall art, with the intention of helping other startup businesses and makers and artists around Canada. So all of our products are handmade, and we really try to support the local economy as much as possible.
Absolutely. And it's a beautiful space. Obviously, before everything that's going on, I've been in there many times. Would definitely encourage anybody to visit once we're able to do that again. So, kind of building on that, I see that you've been really active on social media recently, promoting your new online shop and letting people know how they can connect with you. Definitely something that I would encourage any business owner to do. So, can you tell us a bit about the process of kind of launching that whole initiative and how that went?
So I've never been a fan of the computer side of things. I've paid for a domain for the last 3 years and have never really put it to good use. I'm just not that tech savvy. So this was a huge step for me. And I know I've chatted with other retail business owners and they're taking the same steps. Um, Businesses that have been open in town for 20 plus years, like Stonewaters, are now moving online. So it's very important to kind of get on top of it right now. But it's very challenging, especially for people who kind of thrive in the brick and mortar type of style of selling. So for me, I have been slowly photographing all of our artworks. We have over 5,000 different products in the store, so it's a super long process. And then I've just been working with Shopify, and they've been really helpful. I actually learned a lot, which is great. So, and I've just been trying to kind of take it day by day, and just build my business a little bit on the online side. But it's been definitely challenging.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, 5,000 different items. But I mean, I can imagine like they're all beautiful and would probably lend themselves pretty well to photography at least.
It's luckily I went to art school and they taught me how to photograph products. So I've got a little bit of knowledge on that side of things. It's been interesting. It's actually making me rethink the entire way that I run my shop. I'm doing things now like switching over to a more efficient POS system. I'm doing a lot of changes while I have the opportunity. It's not very often that retail stores get to do things while they're closed. So I'm kind of using it as a good opportunity to revamp and try to make some changes for things that weren't working for us. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really smart to use the downtime, for something positive and to like that will benefit your business in the long run anyway. So I think that's a great idea. So how have you found like now that you're up and running online currently now or
Yeah, we don't have everything up, but some things, yes.
great. Okay. And so how are you finding that that's going?
You know what? It's interesting. We've always done really well on our Instagram, so I'm still getting most of my business from Instagram, and the website is still definitely a work in progress. So I am finding that our local clients are still very supportive, and they're honestly just reaching out and sending me an email and saying, I'm looking for a bowl. And so then I'll have to go through and send them photos of the bowls. And it's not the most efficient system, but I've found that our customers are very loyal, and they're still trying to shop at their favorite local stores, and they're still trying to support the economy any way that they can. So, but I'm hoping that the website will start to gain traction as I start to put more products up. But yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I've heard that a couple of times now that I think, the loyal clients, like they're really looking for a way to still engage and still support local business. So that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of do you think is next? Like, do you see the online store being something that you keep up once you're able to go back to brick and mortar operations, or do you have any other kind of plans or ideas that you want to share?
Yeah, I think it'll be something that I keep around for sure. We do have Canmore has so many international visitors, and we do get asked all the time if we have an online store. So I think it's something that will improve the business overall. So I'll definitely try and keep it going for as long as I can. It's interesting. I actually think that through this whole process of business owners having to take a step back and figure out what they're going to do to keep everything rolling, I think it's actually going to make businesses a lot more efficient and a lot more interesting. So I think overall it's going to be a good thing for the businesses that can make it through it, but I know it's stressful at the moment. So
Absolutely, no doubt. I mean, I think that, having to adapt, it can definitely lead to some creative ideas and creative ways of doing business. And it seems like you're really being able to harness that, which is great to hear for sure.
yeah. Well, I opened the shop on a whim. I always have kind of run the business with the thought process of it'll last as long as it lasts, and it will whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and just kind of roll with the punches and just do what you can to make it exciting while it's around. Retail businesses definitely are difficult even on good days to keep a good solid cash flow going. So no one opens a store to get rich. It's a passion of mine and I love it. So I'm just happy that no matter what happens, I'm just happy that I've been able to do what I've done so far. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a really good perspective for sure.
Yeah.
And so kind of on that note, what would you say maybe to other business owners who are still sort of thinking this through and sort of looking for ways that they might change up their business right now?
Yeah. I guess my biggest challenge, which I think probably a lot of people find challenging as well, is working from home, and finding the motivation to get up and go do work at the store when it needs to be done. So I have kind of implemented a few different things. I'm on my couch right now. My apartment is fairly small. This is where I do pretty much everything now. I'm definitely taking the isolation, social distancing seriously. So I have my big calendar behind the couch that I can just write on whenever I think of things that need to get done. I can speak definitely to retail business owners are so used to having 8 hours a day in their business. That leaves you with a lot of time to think of everything that has to be done. And you know, it's fairly easy to forget things, and it's fairly easy to get overwhelmed with all the little tiny things that need to be done, like all the different clients with requests and all the different orders that have to go out and all the different suppliers and all that. If you're just sitting at home, you're not necessarily thinking of all those things. So I've found that the website has given me kind of a direction to go in, and it's provided a bit more structure for my life every day and goal setting and that kind of thing. So I think for other business owners, I would suggest just taking it day by day and just do what you can. And websites don't get launched overnight. It's a lot of work. And it's not a big deal if you don't have it ready to go right now, as long as you're planning for what's going to come in the next few months, which is going to be probably, being closed for, 2 or 3 more months. So it's, there's lots of time as long as you're prepared.
Yeah, I think that definitely resonates with me. Like just the change in lifestyle and sort of having to find that new direction and then getting yourself reoriented and reorganized. But it sounds like you are definitely well underway with that. And I do think that that's
Fine. Yeah.
awesome. Well, could you just let everyone know sort of the best way to find you online, find your products, connect with you, and maybe anything else that they should keep an eye out for in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, perfect. So right now we are running a fundraiser through our Facebook page. This kind of started before we launched our website, with the intention of still supporting the artists that rely on my business for income. We have over 80 artists that rely on primarily their art for income. We launched a fundraiser that was meant to support them and also give back to the community. So we have pottery selling on our Facebook page, Project A, for $50 a piece. $10 of that is going to go to food bank or food recovery programs in the Bow Valley, and the artist still gets their cut. So it does make our margins a bit smaller as the store, but at this point, I just want to make sure that we can keep our vendors happy and keep all of our artists going. And then our website, I can do a little screen share here, is right here. So project-a.shop. We do have a few things up. I suggest checking out all of our awesome candles right now. It's a great time to buy candles with everyone sitting at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just kind of a launch page for us. You can also contact us here. Yeah, yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I love it. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Welcome.
Okay, well, thank you so much. It was great to talk to you. And yeah, so I'll be posting all of the links and everything in the description of this video so that everybody can go take a look. And please stay tuned in the coming weeks as I'll be chatting with more marketers, communicators, and entrepreneurs about how they are shifting during this time. Thanks, Jade. Take care.
Bye.